Hello everyone, in this video we are going to talk about basic calendar expressions. Okay, so it's a very easy video. You probably already know a lot of these expressions. Of course, this is a calendar, okay, and we need to know the expressions about the calendar. So on the board I have the main ones here. So the first one, of course, is 1 day, and we instead of 1 day we could just say a day. So on your calendar, that is just 1 day, a day. Next, we have 7 days makes a week. Okay, so 1 week, and of course, a month. Okay, so a month, a little bit difficult to pronounce. A month, a month. Your tongue has to come out a little bit. A month, a month. So a day, a week, a month. And of course, the full calendar, 12 months, that is a year. Okay? So a day, a week, a month, and a year. Those are the easy ones. Let's get on to bigger time. The next one here is a decade. Okay, what is a decade? Well, a decade is 10 years. Okay, 10 years is a decade. So you might buy a car every decade, okay, every 10 years. After a decade, we have a century. A century is 100 years, okay? And of course, we live in the 21st century. After the century, we have a millennium. Very difficult to spell. A millennium. A millennium is 1,000 years, okay, very long time. 1,000 years we would call a millennium. Okay, after a millennium, we have something called an eon. Okay, so notice we're starting with E, so we have to use an eon. How long is an eon? Well, there is no exact time of an eon. An eon just means a very, very long time, okay? So example, the dinosaurs, they lived on the planet eons ago. Okay, so it just means a very, very long time. So this is not exact. Okay, so probably, of course, the first four are the easiest, and they're the most important. The decade, century, millennium, and eon. Okay, you're not going to hear those too much. Okay, just I'm teaching them so you know. But you should know the first four, okay? So let's take a look at a few examples. Okay, here are a few examples. The first one, there are 24 hours in a day. There are 24 hours in a day. Next example, there are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days in a week. The next example, there are about 4 weeks in a month. There are about 4 weeks in a month. Okay, the next one, there are 365 days in a year. There are 365 days in a year. All right, next one. There are 10 years in a decade. There are 10 years in a decade. And the next one. There are 100 years in a century. There are 100 years in a century. And the last one. There are 1,000 years in a millennium. There are 1,000 years in a millennium. Okay, so I hope you have a better understanding from the examples. So a day, a week, a month, a year. Those four are the most important for the calendar. And then the last group here, not so common, a decade, a century. You should know millennium, and of course an eon. An eon, very long time. It could be millions of years. All right, so I hope you understand. That's it for this video. Hello everyone, in this video we are going to talk about The days of the week. Okay, now the days of the week, you must know, you must remember them. We're going to talk about the pronunciation, the spelling, and the short form. Okay, so let's get started. Here they are. Of course, there's only 7 days of the week to remember. The first one here, Monday. Okay, so listen carefully how I pronounce it. Monday. Monday. The next one, Tuesday. Tuesday. The next one. Okay, this one's a little difficult. Wednesday. Wednesday. Okay, what's the problem? Now, Wednesday has a D, but when we say Wednesday, we don't say the D sound. We don't say Wednesday. Okay, it's Wednesday. So this is Wednesday. Wednesday. Okay, the next one, Thursday. Thursday. Okay, it has a TH. Your tongue has to come out. Thursday. 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 All right? Next one, Friday. Friday. We have an F. Your teeth should touch your lip. Friday. Friday. Okay? Saturday. Saturday. And the last one, Sunday. Sunday. Okay, let's do them again very quick. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, but I hope you can do them really fast. Okay, so like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, you should practice until you can do it that way. All right, let's look at the spelling now. Now the spelling, okay, now they're very difficult to remember how to spell, but please know the correct way of how to spell. So the first one, Monday. Now the first letter is always big. It's always a capital letter, the big letter. You must always put the capital. So Monday, Tuesday, capital T, capital W, capital T, capital F, and these two have the capital S, the big S, okay? You always have to make that capital. And the spelling, yeah, as I said, a little bit difficult to remember. Okay, you'd have to do some self-study and remember how to spell. The short form, Monday, these are the official short form of the days of the week. Again, you need the capital letters and the period at the end. Okay, so MON period, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, this is not very short, okay, but you need that. That's considered the official short form. Friday, Saturday, Sun. All right, so that's the pronunciation, spelling, and short form. But before we move on, I want to talk about one more thing. These days of the week, Monday to Friday, those are called the weekdays. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Weekdays. Okay, those are the working days. The weekdays. And of course, Saturday and Sunday, that's the weekend. Okay, so weekdays, weekend. Remember that also. Okay, let's move on to a few examples. Okay, we're going to talk about 3 important questions talking about the day. And the questions are talking about today, tomorrow, and yesterday. Let's take a look at the questions. Okay, now the first one is very important. What day is today? What day is today? Now some people, they will say, which day is today? Okay, that's a little strange. More common is using what. What day is today? So your answer, it's. Okay, your answer should always begin with it's. What day is today? It's Monday. Okay, now some people don't use it's. What day is today? Monday. Okay, that's okay, but better is using the it's. It's Monday. Okay, that's grammatically correct. That's a full sentence. It's Monday. All right, let's look at the next one. What day is tomorrow? Okay, so tomorrow in the future. What day is tomorrow? Again, it's Tuesday. Okay, what day is tomorrow? It's Tuesday. Now, it is also possible, because it's future, we can say what day will be tomorrow. It will be Tuesday. Okay, what day will be tomorrow? It will be Tuesday. But actually, that's okay, but this is more common. What day is tomorrow? It's easier. What day is tomorrow? It's Tuesday. All right. The last one here. What day was yesterday? Okay, yesterday in the past. What day was yesterday? Okay, we're changing the be verb is to was, past tense. What day was yesterday? It was Sunday. It was Sunday. What day was yesterday? It was Sunday. Okay, so again, let's review. What day is today? It's Monday. What day is tomorrow? It's Tuesday. What day was yesterday? It was Sunday. Okay, this is the best way to ask and answer these questions. All right, let's move on. Okay, we're going to look at 3 more questions talking about how to express days of the week. Now, these questions are not talking about what day is today or tomorrow or yesterday. These questions are asking about some event. Okay, something is going to happen on a day. Okay, and when something is going to happen on a day, before we say the day, we should always use the preposition on. Okay, we need that preposition on. So the first question, when is our date? When is our meeting? Okay, I have to meet you. When is our date? Okay, and you should answer with on Friday. Okay, we are going to meet on Friday. You need that preposition. This is our event, our meeting. When? On Friday. Next question. Which days do we have English class? Okay, which days do we have English class? Now this is asking days. Which days do we have English class? Well, on Mondays. Okay, on Mondays. So the event is English class. When? On Mondays. And the last question. When is my homework due? When is my homework due? When do I need to give my homework? That's the event on Wednesday. Okay, on Wednesday. Okay, so when asking questions about what day is today, tomorrow, and yesterday, you use it's. But when you're asking about some event, okay, something is going to happen on a day, you have to use the preposition on. All right, let's move on. Okay, we're at the end of the video, but before we go, I want to talk about some common spelling mistakes that my students do. Let's take a look. Okay, so here are some days of the week, but the spelling is wrong. And the first one is Tuesday. Okay, a lot of my students write Tuesday. I don't know what day Tuesday is. I think they're confused between Tuesday and Thursday. And somehow they're mixing Tuesday and Thursday for Tuesday. Okay, don't write Tuesday. There is never a Tuesday. Be careful. Next one, Wednesday. Okay, so Wednesday has a D in the spelling. There's a D, but of course we don't say Wednesday. We say Wednesday. So lots of students spell it as they hear it. Okay, you got to be careful. There is a D. So this Wednesday, sorry, this is wrong. No, don't do this. The next one, Saturday. Looks good, Saturday, but be careful because this is a U, not an E. Saturday, so don't spell it with the E. The last two, Monday and Sunday. Monday, what's wrong? Well, the spelling is okay, but there's too much space here. Okay, A lot of my students separate the day. Tuesday, Wednesday. They put too much space. Okay, it's one word. It should be very close. Be careful. Not too much space. And the last one, Sunday. What's wrong? Well, as I told you, it always starts with a capital letter. So if you write it with a small s, that's wrong. Okay? All right, so don't make these spelling mistakes. Those are the days of the week. You have to remember all 7, the pronunciation and the spelling. Take some self-study, but I know you can do it. All right, that's it for this video. See you next time. Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about months of the year. Okay, I know the months of the year are very difficult to pronounce and spell. There's 12 of them, so also very difficult to remember. Okay, but in this video, we are going to focus on pronunciation, spelling, and the short form of the month. So let's take a look at the first one, January. January. Okay, be sure to pronounce that correctly. January, January. And for the spelling, remember, we need a capital J, a big J. We always need this for each month, the capital letter. Okay, so January, and the short form, Jan, with a period. This is called a period. So Jan, capital letter, period. The next month is probably the most difficult month for my students to pronounce and spell. Okay, they're always confused with this. Okay, now let's focus on the F. This is an F sound. Your teeth should touch your lip. And this is a B sound. B, b, b. Okay, so we should think of this as fe, brew, airy. February. 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 Okay, it's very difficult. February. February. So it takes a lot of practice. Also the spelling. Okay, my students are often confused with the spelling and the R's. February. And the short form, F-E-B, period. The next 4, a little bit easier, okay? March, April, May, and June, okay? And the short form, capital, remember the capital, M-A-R period, A-P-R period. May is special. There is no short form. May is just always May. So you should never have a period here. Never have the same. May. Only May. June, J-U-N, period. Okay, so the first 6, one more time. January, February, March, April, May, June. Okay, let's take a look at the last 6 months, starting with July. Okay, so don't be confused with June, July. Again, capital letters here, J-U-L, period. The next one, August. August. This is aw. A-U is aw. August. Okay, and the short form, A-U-G, period. September, 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 S-E-P, period. October, 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 O-C-T, period. November, November, November. Okay, this is a V. V, November, November. And the last month, December, December. Okay, so let's go through the last 6 again. July, July, August, August, September, September, October, October, November, November, December, December. That's all the 12 months, okay? So let's move on. Okay, we're at the end of the video, but before I go, I want to talk about some mistakes again. Please be careful with your spelling. Let's take a look at these three. These three are very common. As you can see, no, don't spell these words like this. Now, the first one, we can guess this month is February, but the students are confused with the V and the B. They're writing February. Also, they're missing a U. Okay, so there's lots of mistakes with spelling February. Be careful. Don't do this. The next one is April. April, but they're writing a V. I don't know why they're writing a V, but they're writing a V. This should be a P. So don't write Avril. April. And the last one, I can understand the mistake. December, December. Okay, I understand because this is actually a C. It makes an S sound, December, but you got to be careful. You need the C. December, all right? So anyway, with the S, don't write like that, okay? So you got to be very careful with the spelling of the months, all right? So that's the months of the year. I hope you understand. There's 12 of them. I know it takes a lot of practice to pronounce and to spell, but you need to do a lot of self-study to master them, okay? I want you to be perfect with them. Okay, that's it for this video. See you next time. Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about how to express the year in English. Okay, it's a little bit difficult, but I know after this video you will understand and you'll be able to do it very well. Let's take a look. So on the board, I wrote some years, okay? So you just have to listen and follow me. The first year up here is the year I was born. Yes, I'm quite old. So how would we express this year in English? We're going to look at the first part, 19, and the last part, 75. So we're going to divide that into 1975. 1975. Never, 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 never say 1975. No. The way to express this year, 1975. Let's look at the next one. This is 1975. This is 1999. Okay? 1975, 1999. The next one. Okay. This is a little different because there's 3 zeros. So for this year, we only say 2000. Okay? There's one way to say it, 2000. The next one. Okay? Now, the next one, there's actually 2 ways to express it in English. One way is 2001. Another way is 2001. Okay? 2001 or 2001. Okay? Remember, zeros we can call O. 2001. The next one, 2012 or 2012. Again, there's 2 ways. 2012, 2012. Next one, similar. 2013, 2013. And the last one in the future, 2020 or 2020. Okay, so from here, going all the 2000s, there's 2 ways to express it. So sometimes that's confusing. So let's go through the list again. 1975, 1999, 2000, 2001 or 2001, 2012 or 2012, 2013, 2013, 2020 or 2020. All right, so that's how we express years in English. Let's do some more practice. Okay, so let's take a look at a few questions so we can understand how to use year in a sentence. Question 1 here. What year is it now? What year is it now? Because it's now, we want to start our sentence with it's. What year is it now? It's 2012 or 2012. Okay, what year is it now? It's 2012. Again, you should use it's, but of course it's okay just to say the year, but I prefer a full sentence. It's 2012. Let's look at the next question. What year were you born? What year were you born? Again, you came out of your mother as a baby. What year were you born? Okay, with the years, you want to use the preposition in. Okay, now with days, we use the preposition on. With months, we use the preposition in. And with years, we must use the preposition in. So what year were you born? In 1975. Okay, that's the year I was born, in 1975. The last question, very important to Korea. When is the Pyeongchang Olympics? Okay, coming soon. When is the Pyeongchang Olympics? In. Okay, again, in is our preposition. In 2018 or in 2018. All right. So those are a few examples of how to use it in a sentence. I hope you understand these examples. Using years is very, very easy. Okay, they're easy to express. Just remember to use the preposition in. Okay, that's it for years, and I'll see you next video. Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about how to express the date in English, and that can be very difficult because you have to know your months, you have to know your ordinal numbers, you have to know how to express your years. So this is a very advanced video, but it's a good video to learn. So I'm going to start with this question. What's the date today? Now, don't confuse this question with what's the day today, because the day is only asking about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so on. This question is what's the date, okay? So it's very different than day. So there's two styles here of how to express the date. One style is British style, and one style is American style or Canadian style. We use this. Okay, so what's the date today? And it's the same date. They put the 14th March 2013. Okay, so how would they express that? What's the date today? It's the 14th of March 2013 or 2013. Okay, short form 14/3/13. Now they use day, month, year. Okay, but I know in Korea you use the opposite, year, month, day, but the British style is opposite. All right, now here is the American style, and the style I want to show you because I'm Canadian. I use this also. What's the date today? March 14th, 2013. March 14th, 2013. 3/14/13. That's how you express it, short style. Okay. Now both ways are okay, doesn't matter, but this is how you would express a date. Put your month, capital letter, put your ordinal number, this is 14th, a comma, and the year. Okay, and you would read it as March 14th, 2013. All right, so that's how you express the date. Let's do some more practice. Okay, here are some examples to help us understand how to express the dates. First, let's look at this question. When is payday? Now, payday is a very important day. That's when you get your money from your job. When is payday? So I'm going to begin my answer with it's. It is. It's. When is payday? Okay, and you can see when I'm expressing the date, I'm always going to use the preposition on. The preposition on, okay? So when is payday? It's on Monday. That's very simple. It's on the 16th. Okay, it's on the 16th of this month. Now, if you're just going to focus on the date here, 16th, we always need a the 16th. All right, the next one, we're going to combine these. We're going to put these two together. When is payday? It's on Monday, the 16th. Okay, so we have on Monday, that's okay. On the 16th, that's okay. On Monday, the 16th, that's okay too. Okay, all of them are okay, but this one, there's no confusion. This is very detailed. All right, let's look at the last two. Now, when is payday? It's on June 16th. Okay, you want to focus on the month sometimes. It's on June 16th. And let's put all of these together. When is payday? It's on Monday, June 16th. Okay, if you want to be very detailed and make sure there's no confusion, you're going to say the day, the month, and the date here. Okay, when is payday? It's on Monday, June 16th. Okay, so there are many ways to express the same thing. Okay, it depends on the situation, but you have to be familiar with all these ways, because which one is the best way? Well, there is no best way here. It depends on the person. Everyone's going to say it a little bit different. All right, let's move on to some questions. The first question here, when were you born? Okay, when were you born? Again, you came out of your mother as a baby. When were you born? This is a very detailed answer. Okay, so this is when I was born on March 20th, 1975. Okay, so I'm going to put the capital on March 20th, comma, 1975. That's how I would write and say that date. Let's move on to the next question. When is your birthday? Okay, they're very similar questions. When were you born? When is your birthday? Okay, so when is your birthday? Doesn't care really about the year. It's more about the month and the date. Okay, so when is your birthday? On March 20th. On March 20th. That's the date of my birthday. Next one. When is Valentine's Day? A very good and happy day. When is Valentine's Day? On February 14th. On February 14th. The last question. When will you go to Spain? When will you go to Spain? You're asking your friend, when will you go to Spain? And maybe she answers very quickly, oh, on the 19th. On the 19th. All right. So I hope you have a better understanding of how to express the date in English. It takes a lot of self-study and practice, but I know you can understand if you really, really try. That's it for this video. See you next time. Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about the seasons. Okay, it's very easy because there's only 4 seasons, all right? And you probably already know them. Here they are, and the first one is spring. Spring, and spring is when the flowers come out, okay? The next season, summer. Summer. Summer is hot. Summer is a good time to go to the beach. Summer is my favorite season. I like hot weather. All right, the next season, autumn. Autumn. Okay, this has an aw. Autumn. Autumn. So instead of autumn, an easier way is just to say fall. You can say autumn or fall. Both are okay. They mean the same thing. So of course, in autumn, the leaves on the trees fall. And the last season, winter. Okay, winter. Winter, of course, is very cold and you build snowmen in winter. I don't like winter very much. Okay, so those are the 4 seasons. Let's do some extra practice. Okay, for our practice, I have 3 quick questions. Let's look at the first question. What season is now? What season is right now? Okay, because it's now, we have to begin with it's. Okay, it is. It's summer. Okay, I made this video now. For me, it's summer. Okay, when you're watching this video, maybe it's another season. All right, what season is now? It's summer. Remember, right now, we always use it's. Okay, the next questions. When is Halloween? Okay, so what season is Halloween? Well, we have to use the preposition in. Okay, when is Halloween? In autumn. Okay, in autumn or in fall. Okay, so remember, with the seasons, we need the preposition in. When is Halloween? In autumn, in fall. And the last question, when is Christmas? Okay, what season? Of course, in winter. When is Christmas? It's in winter. Okay, so that's the seasons. Remember, when we're talking about now, we need it's for talking about the season now. And other seasons, we need the preposition in. Okay, that's seasons. I hope you understand. See you next time.